The Galactic Defense Academy's auditorium buzzed with nervous energy. 300 recruits from 72 species sat in tiered seats, their attention fixed on Commandant Threlzix as he paced before the massive holographic display. The final simulation, his translator rendered his clicks into perfect galactic standard, is designed to test everything you've learned. Survival. Tactics. Adaptation. Resource management. He paused for effect. It is called the Earth scenario. Murmurs rippled through the crowd. Everyone had heard of it. The legendary impossible test. In 2 centuries of Academy history, no recruit has ever achieved a passing score. Threlzix's 4 eyes scanned the assembled students. The survival rate is 0.03%. Most of you will be eliminated within the first simulated week. A Valden cadet raised a crystalline appendage. Sir, why is it called the Earth scenario? Because it simulates survival conditions on the human homeworld during their pre-space age. Threlzix brought up images that made several recruits recoil. Hostile megafauna. Extreme weather. Bacterial infections. Poisonous flora. Limited resources. No advanced technology. And perhaps most challenging, other humans. Other humans, sir? Akrin asked. Yes. The simulation includes hostile human tribes. Statistically, they are the deadliest element of the scenario. Threlzix's mandibles clicked grimly. Earth was a Class XII death world before terraforming. This simulation represents humanity's ancestral proving ground. Very few species could have evolved sapience under such conditions. Fewer still could thrive. In the back row, Private Emma Santos sat quietly, her hand resting on her knee. You will have 3 simulated months to reach the extraction point, Threlzix continued. You must traverse 2,000 kilometers of varied terrain. You may form alliances or work alone. You may use any strategy you deem appropriate. He paused. Questions? Emma's hand went up. Every head in the auditorium turned. The only human in the entire class had raised her hand. Private Santos, Threlzix acknowledged. You have a question? Permission to clarify, sir. Which Earth era are we talking about? The Commandant's translator stuttered briefly. Excuse me. Which period of Earth's history? Emma stood, her voice calm and clear. Paleolithic? Mesolithic? Neolithic? Bronze Age? Are we talking pre-agricultural or post-agricultural? Northern Hemisphere or Southern? Coastal or inland? These details matter for survival strategy. The auditorium was dead silent. Threlzix's eyes all focused on the human recruit. The simulation is set approximately 12,000 standard years before human space flight. Multi-regional. You will encounter all the conditions you listed. Emma nodded slowly. So basically. Tuesday. I'm sorry. Sir, I grew up on a human colony world. Standard childhood education includes survival training based on Earth's ancestral environment. We call it camping. I've been doing this since I was 6 years old. A Zellian recruit laughed nervously. You're joking. This simulation has defeated Academy champions. Emma's expression didn't change. With respect, those champions didn't evolve dodging saber-toothed cats and hunting woolly mammoths. My ancestors did. For hundreds of thousands of years. She looked at Threlzix. Sir, I actually have a different question. Go ahead. Is the extraction point negotiable? Because if I have 3 months and 2,000 kilometers, I'm not just surviving. I'll probably have established a semi-permanent settlement, domesticated some local fauna, and started agriculture. Makes more sense than just walking. The silence was absolute. Threlzix's mandibles worked soundlessly for a moment. Finally, Private Santos, the objective is to reach the extraction point. Understood, sir. But if I'm settling down, could extraction come to me? Seems inefficient to abandon a perfectly good camp. A Vrelian instructor leaned over to Threlzix. Sir, is she serious? I believe she is. Threlzix turned back to Emma. Private, why did you even enroll in the academy if Earth survival is routine for you? Emma smiled. Sir, Earth survival is the easy part. I'm here to learn about space combat. She gestured at the holographic display still showing Earth's hostile environment. This? She shrugged. This is just home. The simulation ran 3 weeks later. Emma Santos completed it in 42 simulated days. She reached the extraction point with a surplus of food, 3 shelters constructed along her route, a basic map of the region, and what the simulation AI could only classify as domesticated wolf companions. Her score, 97%. The only points deducted were for excessive comfort and failure to demonstrate adequate stress response. When asked about the hostile human tribes, Emma had simply said, "We talked. Traded some fish for information about the terrain. Nice folks." Commandant Threlzix updated the Academy records that night. The Earth scenario remained the hardest test in the curriculum. Unless you were actually from Earth. Then it was just nostalgic.